As we saw in the last episode, the elders were suspicious. They asked to investigate. And seeing his magic, they bring him to the court and say that it is made of Van blood. Xiao Fan makes them understand that he did not know it at all. Master of Dragon Peak says that blood purification is evil and cruel method. This knowledge belongs to demons. So how did you get this magic, Van? You must be a betrayer. Listening this, his master stands up and say, if this was the case, then why not be afraid to do it in front of everyone? Kang Song says that demons do many things without proper plans. So is this case. Master angrily interrupts, says that he has been here for 5 years. And he has not go anywhere across these mountains. How can he make contact with demons and be their spy? But Kang Song says that it was assumed that he had planned to spy here. So according to rules of Queen Yu Set, he is stands to death. On hearing this, his master goes in front of Xiao Fang and says that if anyone even touches him, then understand that he has taken enmity with me, and these two masters also have a little tussle with each other. So the sect master himself has to intervene. He pacifies them both. Even though this magical van has evil powers inside, but its power inside is way different from demonic powers. Our Queen Yu sect always do justice. Without rumination, giving stands to death to innocent people is a total injustice. Then they scold the Gang Song. No matter if you have a lot of knowledge, but you scold, take care of morality. They then say that you have come in the top 4, so you have the right to go down the mountain with the top 3. Till then you cannot use this magical van. When you will come back, then we will talk about it later. These 4 people take a leave from Queen Yu Set. He was sad that when he came here he was sad. And now when he is leaving, he is still sad. He says to the senior that nothing has changed here, on which senior says that this is the specialty of this set. It never changes. Now riding on their swords, they start going down, and finally they reach Haiyang City while flying. This is the biggest and most prosperous place here, and everyone is very excited in trying to reach here. Xiao Fang was a bit slow. So when you ask him the reason of his slowness, he tells them that he is not yet used to flying on his weapon. Now he goes inside the city and starts looking at the market. Every kind of thing is available here, and this place is very crowded. Everyone starts looking for different things, but Senior asks all of them to go on and solve the first problem. Everyone becomes very happy to see the students of the Queen Yu Set, because for them going to the top of the mountain and study in the sector is a big deal, because they were also hungry. They stay at the Pavilion Hotel and have food there. A senior tells that she always stays here, and the food here is very good. It is the best restaurant here. They sit on the table, and the senior asks Shu Shu that what is the best here. On seeing Monarch, he orders all the best dishes of this hotel. Xiao Fan asks, how do you know so much about this place? On which he says that I have been here many times. I used to flee to this place many times. Now their food is come, and they starts eating food with great interest. They also like fish very much. And Walter tells them that this fish is very fresh, and even God himself can't make such a good fish. Now exactly at the same moment, a girl comes from above who says to the Walter, you are making them mad even without use. It seems that you don't like the glory of Shanghai restaurant anymore. That's why you have started lying. This wish has been taken from your Zuka mountain, which is thousands of miles away from here. This fish must have died quite earlier while its way to this restaurant. Walter corroborate himself saying, I know this fish has come here all the way from the Yugu mountain, but it never gets spoiled. They also like the taste of fish, so they wanted to eat fish. And only then someone warned girl not to disturb his customers. After that, girl goes upstairs. This girl was very beautiful, so everyone was amazed by her beauty. Her name Biao. Suddenly Senior Lu wants to ask him something. Actually, she wants to know that in between the fight, why did he suddenly stop looking at her closely? She was shy and was not even asking him. So when Xiao Fan was saying goodnight to her, she stops him and asks, why did you stop at the last moment? She further says, did you do that for any reason or purpose, and do you want to say something to me? She was asking shyly, but when Xiao Fan says that, he did not have a good grip on his that skill, so I stopped by mistake. Hearing this, the senior leaves from there after being offended, after which he went to sleep, and while sleeping in dreams, he sees himself drowning in sea of blood, and then his eyes open again, and he goes outside for some fresh air. From here we come to know that after all, why did he go outside every time at night? He also sees Biao outside, who was looking at the flowers and was plucking them. She comes to her and says that way you are plucking such beautiful flowers and killing them. I have broken this flower. Why are you feeling pain? I want to sniff this flower. She is making fun of all this. Xiao Fan seriously says that flowers also feel pain, and look, flower is now weeping. Listening to this, Biao starts laughing and says, I have seen the first warrior who can see the tears of a flower. Okay, tell me, do you find me more beautiful or this flower? Blushing on this, he calls her beautiful, on which she makes fun of him and says that everyone has been saying this to me since childhood, and then goes away from there. And then this episode ends here. We will upload next episode within 3 days, and if you don't want us that episode, then do subscribe and set that bell icon to all so that you will get notified whenever we upload its next episode.